New J-35 carrier fighter appears in China, aims to challenge US F-35 in South China Sea. Shenyang's J-35 fighter was spotted on a test flight a few days ago in China. The stealth aircraft is expected to be part of the air wing of the Chinese Navy's new aircraft carrier, the Fujian, and bears similarities to the US Lockheed Martin F-35. The aircraft was seen at low speed, with the landing gear extended, but it is not possible to determine where or when the video was taken. A J-35 prototype with several upgrades was spotted in flight in October 2021, but still with a primer finish. In July last year, what could be the same aircraft was seen in more detail on the ground, being inspected by employees of the manufacturer. The fighter displayed the number 350,003 and a logo with the designation J-35. Earlier this year, the carrier-borne jet was seen taxiing tests, but there have been no flight records so far. The J-35 is an evolution of the FC-31 prototype, which Shenyang developed with the intention of offering it to the People's Liberation Army Air Force, but the aircraft was not accepted. The aircraft maker then focused on transforming the FC-31 into a naval combat jet with stealth characteristics. Because of this, the project underwent several modifications, from the cockpit to the flight surfaces and air intakes of the engines. The J-35 showed a great similarity with the Lockheed Martin F-35, a fighter developed in 3 variants to be used by air forces: F-35A, as a short or vertical takeoff aircraft, F-35B, and as a naval fighter, F-35C. The most notable sign of this concept is the front landing gear, developed for catapult takeoff, a feature present on the Fujian aircraft carrier. According to official information, the Fujian will enter service this year and is expected to focus on sea trials and tests during 2023. And no doubt the J-35 will be part of those tests. Born as the Shenyang J-31, it was the second stealth fighter designed in China, developed on Shenyang's own account for the Liberation Army Air Force. However, the model only attracted the attention of the Navy, which required a new generation fighter to equip its future CATOBAR aircraft carriers. In fact, about 12 years ago, a series of clever cyber-espionage maneuvers orchestrated by China took place in the United States, which managed to steal several teras of confidential information from American weapon systems, including blueprints and other relevant data from the F-22 and F-35. And so, the J-31 design evolved, benefiting from this information. In its current configuration, the J-35 is equipped with a pair of WS-21 engines, a variant derived from the earlier WS-13E, which in turn is the Chinese version of the Russian RD-93, used on the JF-17 Thunder. The WS-21 would have greater power than previous models, feature serrated engine exhausts, to reduce its radar and heat signature, and possibly have adaptations to better operate in the marine environment. The aircraft's one-piece cockpit is undeniably similar to that of the F-35. It would also have an IRST or EOTS type optronics system under its nose and a crew boarding ladder similar to those of the US fighter. The J-35 has an internal weapons bay with an estimated payload capacity of 2,268 kilograms, with 6 hardpoints for air-to-air missiles or air-to-surface weaponry. According to information provided by AVIC, the J-31/FC-31 has a maximum takeoff weight of 28 metric tons, an operational ceiling of 15 kilometers, and a maximum speed of Mach 1.8, or 2,205 kilometers per hour, with an estimated range of 2,000 km. In contrast, the The J-35 developed for the Pilan appears to be slightly larger, with greater internal fuel capacity, and overall evidences a more refined stealth design. Of course, it has the necessary modifications to operate from an aircraft carrier, such as a tail-arresting hook, wings with folding mechanism, and a reinforced forward landing gear adapted for catapult takeoff. This will undoubtedly be a year of many new developments for the Chinese Navy, and in particular for its new aircraft carriers and its future embarked combat wing. However, the fighter type allotment for each carrier is, at best, an informed guess. We would have to wait a few years for further developments or reports from official state-affiliated media. The J-35's appearance in July 2021 had caught the attention of U.S. defense policymakers, according to a breaking defense report. A retired U.S. Naval Intelligence officer, Captain James Fennell, told Breaking Defense that the J-35 could be another critical turning point in China's long-term quest for a blue water carrier-based naval aviation capability.